What is the best program I can follow? It's a question I get asked a lot by a lot of people from different backgrounds with different goals. And the one thing I always say to them, it's the one you will follow for a long time and is sustainable to your lifestyle. You also have to really believe in the program. Without belief in the program, you have nothing. If you're halfway through a cycle, doubting it, thinking this is stupid, this method isn't the right method for me, then you're fucked. It just isn't going to go anywhere. You're going to get to the end of it and you're going to be doubting it the whole way through. You probably aren't going to PB. It just isn't going to happen for you. If you do, you're lucky, or you manage to change your views on it or change your beliefs, or something happen halfway through. But self-doubt is the one thing, or doubt in the program is the one thing that is going to kill you. It just isn't going to work. The other thing to do with this is, and you want to think about systems more so than programs. For example, you have conjugate systems. The Cube method by Brandon Lilly is a system. There's many other out there, including my own systems of training, how I use for people. But a program works within a system. For example, you've got conjugate. Everybody knows it, or the West Side method for some. You'd have 2 max effort days, upper, lower, and 2 dynamic effort days. Typically speed days, upper, lower again. And within that training system, the system never changes really, but the program within that changes. Just like the Cube method, Brandon Lilly goes through, if you heavy deadlift this week, you rep deadlift next week, and you do speed or dynamic effort deadlifts the week after. Again, that's a system of training that keeps rotating through until obviously the volume lowers and you get to a peak at the end of it, you test your lifts, but it's a system. And within that system, there's a program. And the program should be designed individually to you, targeting your weak points. For example, if you're weak off the floor, your rep day might have deficit deadlifts, your speed day might have straight weight deadlifts, no bands because you're weak off the floor. So a bit heavier off the floor, but focusing on the intent you're putting through the bar, and maybe pulling straight weight on your heavy day. That's just a quick example of what it might be, but that's the program within the system. Somebody who's maybe weak at lockout might do their speed day against bands, might do their rep day at block pulls, pulling from their weak point. They might even do their heavy day against chains, or do a pin pull or a rack pull. It can be anything like that. But that's what people really need to understand, is that they need to choose a system and work on it for a long, long time, and tweak that system then with a program that suits them and their needs, their goals, their weak points, what competition's coming up, what you're trying to do. And that's basically it. You just find something that you think will work for you and suit your lifestyle, that you can stick to, that you'll enjoy as well, and you believe in, and stick with that system for a very, very long time, and change the program within that system. And once you get what you can out of that system and you think it's not doing any more for you, try something else. But if you don't really stick with a system of training for about 6 months to a year, you won't know if it worked for you. You might do a 12-week cycle of it and go, I got a few kilos out of that. Next 12-week cycle, maybe get nothing out of it. Or you could do the first 12-week cycle and get nothing out of it and give up on it. But if you don't try it again with some different exercises, or a different program within that system, how are you ever going to know if it worked for you? So that's it, guys. Pick a system, stick with it, work on it for a while, change up the exercises within it, and try it again. If you try it a few times and it doesn't work, what can I say? It doesn't work for you. Try something else.